Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video,
Cool. Can you ask this question again?
Why do baby dads pick and choose what kids they want to raise?
Women are delusional. You do know when you break up with that, so does the kid. Like, y'all understand that, right? He doesn't owe you nothing. That man don't owe you shit. He don't owe the kid nothing. He don't owe you. He's in a relationship with both of y'all. If you and that man break up, that man and that kid break up. Because if he goes and finds another family, his loyalty is to them. To the family he has, not the broken family he helped create, to the family he's trying to maintain. So I get it. I do get it. I understand. I swear to God I do. People get upset because it's like, if you have kids over there and kids over here, why are you treating these kids over here better than the kids over there? So are you overall a bad dad?
Yes.
Nah. You
yes,
a bad dad?
No,
it's
because
about perspective. Hey, Quay, it's about perspective.
First of all, most of the time when these baby daddies are being complained about, they're not even with anybody. They're not with any of their baby mothers. So nice try by saying they're trying to build a new family.
Yeah. And as much as this is hard to hear and this have triggered a lot of people online, especially women, I believe that sometimes these are some of the things that we need to hear. Okay, these are some of the hard truths we need to hear to make us realize what we are dealing with, who we are dealing with, the mindset of most of them. They say we shouldn't say all of them. The mindset of most of them, okay? And how to navigate from there. Because a lot of people were in the comment section, the men, they were like, yeah, agreeing with him, saying, yeah, whatever he said is true, and so on and so forth. And in the beginning, as I was watching it, I was like, okay, I thought he was going to say something sensible. And then he lost me at, it doesn't make them bad dads, but it's all about perspective. And I was like, okay, so he actually believes what he's saying. He's not saying it from the perspective of the guys who create broken homes. He's saying it because he believes what he's saying. Okay. So before you go out there and you decide to venture into relationships, spread your legs to make babies, let this be your cautionary lesson, okay? Because imagine having a child with someone like this type of mindset, and you thinking, oh, he's an amazing guy until something happens, right? Maybe he cheats, maybe you realize that he's a horrible parent and decides to leave, and he's like, I'm breaking up with you. So I'm breaking up with my child, the child I helped to create, because if I break up with you, there's no need to be around my child. These are the type of men we are dealing with. All right. And I know some time ago there was a video. It's either I shared it or I didn't, but they were talking about supply. And that's the mindset of a lot of men. If there's food here, if there's sex there, that is his supply to his needs, because most of them are selfish. They don't care about anybody else but themselves. Okay. So how is he going to survive? Is there food there? Is there a place that he can call quote and unquote home? Okay. A place he comes to rest, a place he comes to eat and have sex and just relax. Okay. So whatever happens in that bubble, he doesn't believe that he's a part of, he's responsible for, he's just coming to a place to re-energize, recuperate, refresh himself, and that's all. Yeah, so we need to stop with this whole idea that, if he's having sex with me, he lives in this house and he has a child with me, this is the family, okay? Most guys don't see it that way. This is how they believe it is, okay? So when that supply is no longer there, he doesn't associate him. He doesn't feel like he needs to still provide, protect that family because he's no longer getting the sex. Okay, he's no longer getting food. He's no longer having someone at his beck and call. All right. But anyway, let's get into some of the stitches, and I'm going to come back and talk some more. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you.
Cool. Can you ask this question again?
Why do baby dads pick and choose?
Yeah. So just a quick overview of what this man was saying. So the question that the lady proposed was basically, hey, why is it that men, whenever they have kids at one family, they break up and they go over to the next mom or baby mom have kids there, he treats the kids better over there than he did with the old family, right? And so his freaking explanation was like, y'all women are delusional because you honestly think that because the man don't fuck with you, he gonna fuck with that kid. Like, no, once he break it off with you, he breaking it off with the kid. So when he go to that new family, then that's his priority over there. And I'm sitting here like, this can't be real right now. This thought process cannot be real right now. And I'm looking at some of the comments, and there's motherfuckers in there that agree with this shit. Like, what the fuck? Y'all cannot be for real. Y'all cannot. Oh my God. Y'all cannot be for real. You can't. I know this has to be satire. Y'all can't be for real right now. Now, I'm going to say that I didn't watch the full interview, okay? I didn't watch the full podcast because I couldn't. My brain was fucking like bursting out of my head right now because I'm like, how? Where is this man getting these ideas and this thought process from? Because I don't understand how you could go ahead and help create a child, right? This child is innocent. He was brought into this world. And because you're like, no, I ain't fucking with the baby mom, deuces. Like, fuck that kid. Fuck that kid. Like, what? This is your child. You need to freaking take care of it. Take care of your kid. I understand, yeah, you don't fuck with the baby mom. That okay, great. Be cordial. Be able to do 50-50 custody and make sure your kid is okay. It's crazy to me because these are the same type of fathers that like the thought process to where when they kid grow up doing cool ass shit and being freaking phenomenal, they want to slide on in and be like, oh, that's my son. Nah, you ain't claimed me before. Don't claim me now. I'm sorry. Don't do. But yeah, I know there can't be multiple people that think this way. I mean, obviously are, because some of the comments are on there saying, yeah, I agree. That's 100% right, brother. Like, we need to do better, man. What are we? Oh, God. I fear for our next, I feel for this generation. Oh, my God. I don't know what to say, though, because, oh, brother, my head hurt. I'm gonna need to go work out so I could get off some of this stress. Look at all these gray hairs. It's because of crazy people like this on TikTok, all right? Let me know what y'all think.
You must be brain dead, and honestly, you must have never had a positive male figure in your life, because, and this is what I was saying to my friends, like, you know, the urge and the desire to want to like settle with a man needs to die fast in women, because, like, to be honest, we're digging in the trenches and we're coming out with literal turds. You're having babies with these turds, listening to these turds, giving these turds the time of day to think that anything they say is important. And this is what you get out of it. Like, you need to let go of this idea. Like, am I saying that all of them are like that? Absolutely not. But you need to keep your standards high. Even if the threat of like, oh my gosh, I'm in my 90s, I've never met, then let's just unalive in peace. Oh, I don't know, rest for life in peace. But can we not? Can we not? What the hell is that, guys?
Kids they want to raise.
Women are fucking delusional.
Next time I'm having a discussion on abortion and someone tells me it's not fair that the woman gets to choose because if you get to get rid of the baby, I get to walk away, I will show them this video. Men are already walking away, have been for centuries. You know, we get told as single mothers, and I know this, I've been told this, that if I knew how to keep a man, I would have ended up that way. Yet my ex gets none of those comments, gets none of that shit. In fact, people tell me I'm lucky that he's in my daughter's life. I'm not. Neither is she. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He created this child with me. He wants 50% of the benefits of being a father, but not the responsibility that comes with it. And that is the problem with men like him in this video. When you break up with a man and you have a child with that man, that child has nothing to do with that breakup. And the fact that I even have to say that out loud, following a grown-ass man's video, is embarrassing to men, and men everywhere who don't believe this bullshit should be mad. Because the reason fathers get called the other parent, the reason fathers are praised for doing the bare fucking minimum, and good dads get offended when they get congratulated for taking care of their kids. Good dads get offended when somebody says, oh, you're babysitting today? They reply, I'm not babysitting, those are my kids. What are you talking about? Well, all those good dads should be really angry that men, a lot of men, believe this kind of rhetoric. That when you leave a man, he leaves the kids, not just you. That is the stupidest, dumbest thing I have heard in a very long time. And he calls women delusional. We're the delusional ones. You're the ones going around humping everything in sight, making babies with multiple moms, and we're the ones who choose wrong. We're the ones who are in the wrong. See, that's the thing. Men keep fucking up, and women are expected to clean the mess. No. There is no logic to what this guy... And I stopped at when you break up with a man, the man breaks up with the kids, and then he says some other bullshit, and I stopped right there because it wasn't worth listening to. And the fact that this even has to be discussed is insane to me. It is illogical. It makes no freaking sense. How can you create an entire human life? And yes, women are the creators. We are the birthers. We are the creators. We are the ones who make all of this life possible for you. Because science has proven already that we don't need a seed, the sperm, to create a kid. Google it. It's doable. So, men want to spread that seed to help create human beings, create entire lives, but not take care of it unless the woman stays with them. Like, why don't you start being a good father and a good husband? Rewind. Be a good human being. Then be a good man. Then be a good husband. And then be a good father. But if you can't even be a good human being or a good man, how can I expect you to be anything less than a piece of shit when it comes to your family? Family that you wanted. Family that you can't live without. Because a lot of you who think these things, like this is like red pill kind of shit, most of you can't cook, can't clean, can't take care of yourself, and you expect your wife to basically be your mother, which is weird because in my head it makes me think that y'all want to sleep with your moms. But whatever, I digress. When you create a child, everything you are and everything you do is for that child. And if you can't do that, you do not deserve to create children. Like, men who say these things should get vasectomies. Like, I'm starting to believe we should force men to get vasectomies when they're about... As soon as they start producing. Vasectomy, and then once they passed some course or some legally approved class or something, then they can get their vasectomy reversed and then they can have children. Because it's easy for you to put all the responsibility on us and just walk away. But we have to fight old, outdated men on our right to choose if we want to birth the seed you implanted in us or not. Some people want to force women to give birth while men simply walk away. It's illogical, it's inhumane, and it just goes to show how a lot of men are just not good human beings. There's deadbeat mothers, absolutely, there are. I've known some. I know single dads who are okay dads. So that's the difference. All the single dads I know are okay dads. They don't do 100% of the things single moms do. They do a more minimum version of that. Some single dads are amazing, but not all of them. Well, some single moms are not amazing. No, I know. But we're not talking about that right now. And the only time people like you want to bring up how women suck is when we're talking about men. If you want to talk about how women suck, make your own fucking channel. Make your own fucking video. And get the hell off of mine. See, I saw you coming, troll. I saw you coming, angry ass, bad person man who wants to defend being a shitty man. So, there's nothing left to say. When you leave your partner, your children have nothing to do with that. The relationship between you and your partner has nothing to do with your kids. Your relationship was there before the kids, and it can be there after the kids. But if it has to end during having the kids have nothing to do with that. And you can't blame the other parent, the mom, for fucking up your kids if you're the one who fucked them up by leaving. Because just the fact that you left is cause for trauma on your child. And that is not on the mother. That is on you. You deadbeat piece of shit.
To the family he has, not the broken family he helped create.
When I first saw the clip, I'm like, maybe he talking about he was playing stepdaddy or something. But no, he said the family that I helped create. I really hate to say this week with what we have going on, but some of you are losing me. The first video that started this month off was, if you had to choose to be at the bedside of your wife as she was giving birth, or go see your friend who just got pew-pewed, who would you choose? A lot of you was telling me I was tweaking because I said I'd go be with my wife. The second video I made this month was, if you and your wife was running and then she fell and the people with pew-pews were right behind y'all, would y'all stop to attempt to save your wife's life? A lot of you told me I was tweaking because I would stop. And now we have people saying that if you created a family, it is okay to not show that child at the bare minimum the same love that you show the new family that you create. In all reality, what be going through y'all head when y'all put a mic in front of your face? I'm gonna say it like this. If you think it is okay to abandon a child that you have, if you think it is okay to show one child more love than you show the other because the relationship between you and the baby's mother did not work out, I hope you get a snip and or you wear protection because you don't deserve kids. Y'all be the first ones to talk about what your mama did to you, what your daddy did to you, all the trauma they put you through. And then when you have a chance to redeem and or show how it's done, you sit up there and traumatize them kids the exact same way you was traumatized. There needs to be some sort of IQ test in order for you to have a kid at this point. And I'm not trying to pander, but the things that I'm hearing, the things that y'all is typing out, I understand why these women chose the bear sometimes. I promise you.
I am a bit happy that some of these guys who uphold the flag of supporting men are finally waking up and realizing what they are supporting. Okay, because now they are all coming out. Most of them, I was even surprised to see that most of them were condemning the first guy and what he said. Okay, including the last guy here. I was going to add a few more, but I thought it was going to be too long because most of them came for him. All right. And most of those guys are not guys who support women. All right. They all support men. I don't know if I should feel happy, but I'm happy that some of them are realizing what they are participating in and supporting. Okay. But as I was saying, this also explains why most men, when they start cheating, they start treating the other family very badly. Okay, they start disrespecting the women in their lives. They start neglecting the children because the supply that they have here is no longer important to them anymore because they have another source, another supply. Okay, so it's like, what's the purpose of this? If this is no longer going to serve me, then their true colors will start showing, all right? Because the truth of the matter is, you are no longer important. You are no longer the supply. There's somebody else fulfilling those needs for him. All right. And these are the micro things that you need to look out for. If you are in a relationship, if your man start acting a bit weird, right? That means there's another woman there who is providing certain things for him that he believes that even if you are doing it, it's not good enough, but that woman's supply is better than yours, if it makes sense. Okay. So yeah. It explains a lot of things, and I want you to share it. Share it with all the men in your life. See what they say about it first. Don't share the whole video. Just the first clip. See if they support the guy and what he said first, and then see what you're dealing with. Also, be careful of the ones who kind of stick around when their other supply are not there. You know, some guys just keep you in their lives because the person that they want has not fully accepted them. Okay. So that means that they still need you. They still need that place that they call home, a place they can have sex regularly, have food, have maybe companionship. And so they keep you around, all right, while they go out there and chase after what they actually desire. The other woman, the one they treat better than you. Whenever she comes around, it's like you are rubbish. All right. So keep your eyes open and your ears peeled. Just observe. Sometimes it's good to just sit at the back and observe. Don't get angry. Observe. Okay. See how they behave around certain women. All right. So yeah. A word to the wise is enough. I don't have to say anything. I don't have to elaborate. You understand what is going on here. Share it with the young women who are jumping into motherhood without thinking about the implications of what they are signing themselves up for. And let them understand what they are dealing with, because this is the mindset of a lot of men. Whether you want to believe it or not is up to you. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another video.